let's play a custom run. This run is the all bullet modifiers. We have +1 of bullets, rocket powered bullets, shock rounds, devolver rounds, vorpal bullets, hungry bullets, heavy bullets, bouncy bullets, explosive rounds, ghost bullets, alpha bullet, omega bullet, scatter shot, radiated lead, hot lead, battery bullets, frost bullets, charming rounds, magic bullets, fat bullets, angry bullets, homing bullets, shadow bullets, easy reload bullets, stout bullets, snow bullets, zombie bullets, flak bullets, silver bullets, gilded bullets, chaos bullets, cursed bullets, chance bullets, helix bullets, and bum bullets. With the starting pistol. And it looks freaking weird as hell. I don't know if this is going to be super OP. I imagine it will be. Yeah, that seems pretty OP. It just like two-shot all of the enemies on the first room, but at least it's gonna be fucking beautiful. And I know that chance bullets doesn't really work with the starting pistol, but we can at least, you know, pick up other guns, and then maybe we'll see the alternate shots at some point in the future. But for now, let's just have a good time. Sure, you know what? There's our first alternate gun. Now sometimes we'll shoot out. No, it doesn't work. Yeah, we just had this discussion in chat. Chance bullets shouldn't actually work here, should they? I can't see anything, by the way. Chance bullets I don't think will work because... Oh right, into this room. Because it doesn't work with your starting pistol, it doesn't work with infinite ammo weapons. Either way, I can't see anything that's happening. It looks pretty. It looks incredibly pretty. I think I've had a run in the past where I had a snow bullets, chaos bullets, and I was using the shot grub, and there were shots bouncing all over the place. It was a kaleidoscope of colors, and it was a whole lot of fun. We'll see. I'm probably just going to also, on this run, go relatively quickly because my starting pistol is one-shotting every enemy. I mean, I know that's also probably alpha bullets in there as well. But it's pretty cool, it's pretty interesting so far. Let's blow this up, because why not? I actually shot before I even knew what chest it was, but I don't care. We don't need it. We don't need it! Also, we know that was gonna be a passive active, and we already have our passive active set for the run. Grey Gooby! Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. 3 months in a row. Spawn 1 black chest. No, we're not gonna spawn in anything. Starter pistol only, all bullet modifiers. Gatling Gull won't know what hit him. My freaking CPU won't know what hit it. Jesus. Oh. It is a little laggy. There are a lot of bullet effects happening on screen. Oh, I see hungry bullets are sometimes absorbing the enemy shots. I always forget about that item whenever I get it. Well, those bees are lovely. They're lovelies! They're very lovely bees. Try to speedrun this. How can you modify? How much can you modify and mod the Gungeon, asks Sir Xerox. Can you do like a hyperlight drifter run with wood and blasphemy regaining you ammo? You can do whatever you want, probably. It's difficult, but you can probably hook whatever you want to do whatever you want. Like if you wanted to add in a custom gun that does stuff like that, you could probably make it happen. I'm currently in the process of exploring the options with Mod the Gungeon, make some stuff. I'll see how that goes and I'll let you know. Stay tuned for more. Or if you want, you know, you can go on to the Mod the Gungeon. No wait, you can go on to the Enter the Gungeon Discord, the official one, or at least the one that's, you know, has links everywhere. You know, just go to frickin' the Enter the Gungeon subreddit, and that'll have a link to it. And just go to the modding channel and you can ask him, like, hey, what can we do with the modding right now? Can I make a mod that does this? I know that they are also working towards rebuilding the mod API, remaking it for the game. So a lot of them might be like, well, that's something that you will be able to do in like 6 months when we finish with the modding API. But hey, you know what? It takes as long as it takes. This is certainly the Kaleidoscope run. Oh, don't get poisoned. This is one of those runs where shot grub would be awesome because it would just make so many bullets and it would be so colorful. But you know what? It's pretty colorful right now. Dude, these hungry bullets, large hungry bullets are amazing. You seeing this? You get like one homing bee that has hungry bullets on top of the boss, and the boss can't do anything. And they just get bigger and bigger. This is a very strong run, but it's a very interesting run. Also, infinite mimics now. Crown of Guns. That's a nice one. Bees are getting more drunk by the minute. So if I gave myself the shot grub and Crown of Guns, we'll just do this to see how it actually looks. Okay, I'd have to drop, I would have to drop the scatter shot for this gun to actually be worthwhile, but shot grub? These weird, colorful, rotating bullets. It works. Yeah, shot grub is the one that I had a synergy with. Maybe like 20 episodes ago at this point. Bullets! Kill them! I think these bees would be a little bit better at tracking. I am basically one-shotting everything though. This is a bit of an overpowered run, but it's also a bit of a fun run, you know? Not all the runs have to be balanced or fair. They can be more challenging, they can be less challenging, and this one is just it's a blast to look at. But I'm also trying to identify possible synergies in the future, like hungry bullets. I think I've not given that item enough credit. It seemed pretty freaking awesome. Especially with snow bullets or fat bullets or stout bullets or anything that makes the bullets really big. Because the entire sprite is able to block a shot, and that seems like it's a pretty good thing. Could give myself something like hazmat suit. No. If I poison myself, it's my own damn fault. The bees are really drunk, I will admit. But hey, you know what? We've all been there, am I right? What is with the lag? I mean, there's too many bullet effects on screen, I think, that the game is having a hard time processing it. Let's stop shooting for a minute. Let these drunk bees calm their tits. He's still getting hit though. The electricity is still hitting them even though he isn't here, which is really nice, a really nice feature of the bees, of shock rounds. Lowercase r, all of those synergies. That's true. Come on. Bullet. Rocket. Abra. Pow. Oh God. Let's slow down time for a minute. This would make a great screensaver. Just like giant letter B's. Oh, I get it, because the bees are bees. When you get a bum bullet spawn, I think it just creates the letter B. Oh no, they create bees. I really wish that it did just create giant bees that are the letter B, but I guess it would be confusing because it's lowercase r and you're shooting bees. Hold it up, do it again, you need to screensaver that. If someone could just make like a way to record that, you could totally do it. And make it like perfectly loopable. Loopable. It's a very pretty run. It's not a very, very balanced run. But yeah, you know, I'm just trying to look at possible synergies. I'm really liking the hungry bullets plus the larger bullets. I'm gonna keep that in mind for future runs. You know, maybe at some point I'll, you know, end up winning a BCDD20T run, maybe because of one of these modifiers that I'm seeing here. I'll be like, hey, I know this synergy, this is good, we should hold on to this. Turn on rainbow mode to make this even more pretty. It's not installed right now, so, and it doesn't quite work right now. I will make a rainbow mode mod, it will be done. It's actually most of the way done right now, I just have to fix a couple of things. And then play through it a few times and make sure that it actually works. There's a few enemies that aren't very well designed for making a rainbow mode mod work. The Skuskets, the ones that are giant skulls, well they're not that big, but they're big skulls, and they have waves of bullets that are their arms. Those ones glitch out. And the Gungerers, the red mages, they also glitch out. Those are gonna require some finagling to get to work properly, I think. Just shooting in a corridor. Shooting in a corner. Who's left? No one. Okay, thank you. I was like, game? Hello? We done? What do I think about the bracket key? Shiny Samurai Samuro Turo. Bracket key is good as long as you're not doing cursed runs. If you're doing a cursed mode run, it's not very good because I would rather not have that 10th level of curse. I would rather not have LJ coming after me. But for difficult rooms, being able to kill most of the enemies and not have to worry about reinforcements is so nice. Because that's what bracket key does. Not only does it do a lot of damage to a lot of enemies on the room, potentially killing a lot of them, it also prevents any reinforcements. So if you know what the patterns are in Gungeon, if you know what to expect, you can use that to your advantage. You can save it for the truly asshole-ish rooms, and you think to yourself, oh, I know what spawns in this room. I always take damage in this room, then you pop it. So I do like it. I can spawn with Mod the Gungeon to speed up testing. I mean, I know. There's a lot of stuff to test. It's not just about testing those enemies, it's combinations of items, it's situations and stuff. Wallmonger? No, kill pillars again. If we get lucky, we'll absorb some of the shots. Nope, we're just gonna take damage instead. There we go. Are they already almost dead? I'm not getting a lot of hungry bullets from this though, you know? Like, I got basically no hungry bullets on that fight, and I was really hoping that the hungry bullets would eat the bullets that were spawning the circular arena, and I could just like be in a safe spot and kind of just hold still. But that didn't actually happen here, which was a little weird. What damage cap? I mean, the fact is the kill pillars are the easiest bosses to kill because there's 4 of them. You can essentially do 4 times the damage. You know, it's not like the dragon with its 2,000 health or whatever. It's they each have 500 health, and you can get through that pretty quickly if you have a lot of AoE, which I always liked. I like that about that fight, that you can get through it quickly. That would be something else to add in at some point as a mod if someone makes it, some way of bypassing the damage cap, but in a fair manner. Not just because I want to kill things quickly. It's very pretty to look at. It's kind of mesmerizing, honestly. Like, I'm just staring at the screen, letting my fingers just kind of work on muscle memory. Shooting and watching what's happening with those bees. Like, those bees are so drunk. Anyways, Apache Thunder says bracket key is weak. The true room killer is camera, ring of triggers, plus any active item that can refresh quickly. That is true. Camera does work with ring of triggers, so you can end up doing a lot of damage to all the enemies on screen. It's basically, what, like 16 camera shots going off instantly? It's pretty nice. And you know what? If you have that combination, you know, that's a great combination to have, but that does require, you know, 2 or 3 items to make it, there we go. That does require like 2 or 3 items to make it work, whereas if you just have the bracket key, that's a solo experience, you know, you don't need anything else on top of that, which I like. You know, kind of like Big Boy. You don't need anything to make the Big Boy good. The Big Boy is good on its own. And the bracket key is kind of like a Big Boy in that you can use it to kill a lot of enemies quickly on a room. You do have to worry about the reinforcement waves though, if you're using the Big Boy. But the Big Boy is an instant kill, whereas the bracket key might not kill an enemy. If the enemy is jammed or has a lot of health, they might stay alive. And I think Big Boy is also better on boss fights because it does clear bullets. Although, I'm not entirely sure how that bullet clearing effect works right now in AG&D because explosions were nerfed, and sometimes it feels like Big Boy doesn't clear bullets. That's something that I should probably test at some point, because that's a big negative on using the Big Boy. You know, especially if you're going to be relying on that in one way or another. Just keep shooting. Everything will die eventually. Should find out how boss mode works. What do you mean? Hook into it to disable the damage cap? I mean that's easy. Disabling the damage cap is pretty easy in Mod the Gungeon. There's ways of doing it. It's just, if that was something that would be in the game, you know, I think it would be nice if it was a fair, reasonable way of doing it. Like, oh hey, there's an item that can let you prevent or bypass the damage cap. You know, it's not just, oh, there's no damage cap anymore. You know, obviously the game developers thought that there was a need to have the damage cap in the game. Obviously the players think that there needs to be a way to not have that damage cap in the game. So find a way to balance the two interests, you know? That's what I want. Epilepsy warning, true. Can you spawn a black skullskit? That is a enemy that is not in the game, but it still exists in the game code. I think I've seen it once. It's a skullskit, but then when you kill it, the head bounces around. It's actually kind of cool looking. It's an enemy that I kind of wish that was in the game because it's nice and fun. See you later, Parallax. There's a synergy with Cat Claw gun that makes ring of trigger effect with the gun you're holding. I forget what item it is, but it's even more powerful than ring of triggers. And there's no cooldown for it like with ring of triggers. You do need to take a hit for it to happen though, so it's not unlimited. Yeah, there's a mod to disable the damage cap. It is true. If you are so interested. Okay, but again, I'd prefer if it was something that would, oh, I can't see because there's so many freaking bullets on the screen. That's something that I would probably prefer, that it was a little bit more balanced, you know? Something that was, right, it's a mimic, of course it's a mimic. Maybe something that was, oh, I'm fired. There's a word for it, this is what I'm thinking of here. It's like weaved into the game in a manner that makes it seem like natural content. It is integrated well. Look, I don't know. I'm no English teacher. You done with the room? It's hard to tell when rooms end sometimes. I can't even tell when those blobs are still alive. Because the blobs don't die instantly. They have, you know, essentially a time to kill on them. But they look like a bullet or like a bee or something. There's this giant, you know, glowing green thing because it's poison, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, that's a bullet. I can step into that. Step into me. For everything else, though, it's like, just pull the trigger a few times. They'll die. They'll die, and if they don't, well, hungry bullets will probably eat most of them anyways. Oh! Still don't like devolver bullets, though. I still think that is an item that, for the most part, you probably just want to pass on. Especially if you're doing like a DD20 mode run or something like that. Because in DD20 you can get some nasty anti-synergies with it. And that's a big bullet. And it means that sometimes you get into a situation where an enemy is like shooting even though they've done their attack animation already because the enemy had it's a different enemy. It turned into a different enemy. Like that right there. You know, the revolving wasn't gonna hit me, but because I devolved him into a mutant shotgunner, then he was able to hit me. That's gonna happen. Don't fire bees at me. Not my own bees, please. Anything but the bees. Anything but my own bees. Immersive. No, that's not the word I'm thinking of. Close. Language is hard. I did devolve the fake Lord of the Jammed, though, the Gun Reaper, which is always nice. I mean, that is something that I do like about devolver rounds, that you can devolve normally invincible enemies or nasty enemies that you maybe don't want to fight. It has its advantages, but especially on DD20, it's more of a pain in the ass than it's worth because you can get those unfortunate game-breaking anti-synergies pretty much. Firing a lot of hungry bullets, which I like. You wish you could devolve the dead blow hammers. I wish that dead blow hammers and Gull's Revenge had custom timing like Shockwave and Gorgon's Gaze. I still don't know why they added in custom timing on those two modifiers in DD20. It didn't need it. It's like the one modifier that doesn't need it because you don't actually take damage from Gorgon's Gaze. And there's two ways of dodging it. You can either look in the opposite direction or you can frickin' just dodge roll over it. You don't have to dodge roll over it and the Shockwave at the same time. Get frickin' Gull's Revenge Hammer Time Shockwave though, you might as well just put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye. I wish you could kill the dead blow hammers, like just murder them. Like do damage to them to kill them like they were a normal enemy. The game is having a hard time with all of these particle effects. It is a little laggy. Why are you so slow? Oh, he's got the slow modifier on him. I was wondering what the hell was going on there. Jesus. So many bees! Really colorful bees, too. Anyways. There we go. Challenge run done. Custom run. All of the bullet modifiers. Starting pistol only. OP. We did the entire game in 24 minutes. It would be fun. It would be fun if certain guns Can destroy the rat corpse like the disintegrator gun or that special bullet from the combine rifle. As like a Easter egg or something. Something that is interesting but not necessarily gameplay changing. Could be. Let's do another custom run next time. On YouTube anyways.